Back in the 70s and early 80s, there was a musical group called The Who. And last night someone said to me, they are still The Who, and they're still actually performing out there. I imagine some of them are new people and some of them are a little older at this point. But one of the songs was, "Who are you? Who are you? Who? If you're older, you know that song. If someone were to ask us, "Who are you?" what would our answer be? Who are you? For me, my answer might be, I'm a priest, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a brother. I like to play golf, I like to ski, I like to hike. I could give all these different things as to who I am. If someone asked you, "Who are you?" what answer would you give? If somebody asked somebody else who you are, what answer would they give? If it's your brother or your sister, you might not like the answer. If it's your spouse, you may or may not like the answer, given whatever day it is and whatever's happening. But if somebody else were asked, "Who is that person?" what answer do we think they would give? And what answer would we like them to give? Might we be surprised? We might find that, somebody points out some things that aren't the greatest about us. But we also might find out that somebody says something about us that's actually pretty nice, that maybe we didn't even realize about ourselves. Let's take it one more step. If somehow we could ask Jesus, "Who are you?" Who is that person? What answer do we think Jesus would give? What answer would God our Father give? Jesus the Son, the Holy Spirit, give to that question? What answer would we want him to give? Because the answer that we want him to give helps us to see where we need to strive to live our lives a little differently, to do things a little differently. Perhaps God would say, "He is faithful. You are faithful. He is kind. He's considerate. He's respectful." Perhaps God would say, "He or she could turn to me a little more often. They try to do it on their own too much." Perhaps he'd say, "He or she needs to look in the mirror a little bit more and see all the good things about them, not just the stuff that's not quite so good." In the gospel, we heard Jesus ask Peter, "Who do people say that I am?" And Peter gives this answer. And then Jesus says, "Who do you say I am?" And Peter had to decide what that answer was going to be for himself. What would that answer be if Jesus said that question to us? We've heard this gospel before. We've heard this gospel perhaps so many times that we don't really even hear it anymore. If Jesus was standing right here and said, "Who do you say that I am?" what answer would we give? "You're strong. You give me courage. You bring me hope. You're God, and I don't always understand you, but..." And each of us can try to figure out what that is. What if we took a little time today or in the next few days and just tried to ask ourselves that question? What would I say to Jesus if he said, "Who do you say that I am?" And whatever answer we give then changes the way we live our lives. You are the foundation of my life. Okay. Do you really want me to be the foundation of your life? You are the source of strength and courage. Okay. Are you going to use my strength and my courage? You are the source of hope. Okay. Are you going to place your hope in me? We can go on and on. So the song by The Who are you? It's a good opportunity for us to stop and say, who am I? Who do I want to be? How do others see me? And then how would God see me? When we answer that question, then we can say to ourselves, who is Jesus to me? And whatever answer we give, then that changes our lives. Whatever answer we give, when Jesus says to us, who do you say that I am? Changes our lives.